Hello. First off, forgive me for looking like shit, but it's like 1:12 in the morning, and I wanted to talk about the newest Nightwing release because I bought it on Kindle immediately. So, spoiler warning, but why the fuck are you here if you're scared about spoilers? So, Nightwing 138, what happened is that, as a basic overview, Dick went hunting for some chupacabra-esque monster. Starfire comes because it turns out it's a scion who had, tortured or exploited the Tamaranians for a number of years, and so it's her biz. They go looking for the stranded ship. It turns out that the remaining scion burned up on impact. Its consciousness got uploaded to a machine, but the machine was pretty much broken, so it had the last ghosts of its memories looping over and over on end. And so Corey destroys it, and throughout this there's dialogue about the fact that Dick has been beating himself up mercilessly over the pileup that had happened in 136. And this is supposed to be one very unsubtle allegory for the fact that, maybe if it's being eternally tortured, you should just let it die. And it's so unsettled that the comic just points it out at the end. Coriander explicitly is this is kind of saying something, we live in a society, really. So yeah. And then at the very end, rather than letting it the fuck go, Dick instead goes to a reporter to talk about his side of the events over the pileup. And I can't help but think, with all the parallels to a certain segment of Nightwing 1996 history, particularly regarding issues 89 through 95, that telling a reporter about the shit that is happening may not be the best ideas. Refer to Nightwing number 92. I'm really hoping this reporter does not die. But in any case, it was a fine issue. I wouldn't say tons of action occurred because it really was just character interaction. This is very comparable, I guess, to Dan Water's issue with Martian Manhunter. It's actually almost entirely the same in that you have a character coming in to discuss with Dick about some bad decision he's about to make, or helping him think through something that has been going on recently, which marks a turning point for him going to do something else, which is in this case talking to the reporter. So yeah, it's a slower issue because it's halfway through the 6-issue sprint. But it was good. It was good. The character interactions with Coriander were fine. The artwork was beautiful as always. Coriander was illustrated gorgeously, and the coloration also contrasting the grunginess that Bloodhaven is usually depicted as. It was amazing. It was great. 10 out of 10.